Welcome back, Grind, Grit, Repeat. Um, we are virtual. That's the word I was looking for. With our buddy Austin. What up,
Yo,
Oz?
yo, can you hear me? I'm here.
Yep, we can hear you. Can we see you?
All right.
There you are.
Yes.
It's like you're right here next to me. And we got
Yo,
our boy Luke back here who set all this up. Luke, you there?
Yep, I think I'm here. I think my audio is up in here. So, yeah, what a wild setup here, getting this all started and
Yep,
situated
yep,
and everything.
yep.
So,
Shout out to Luke's dad for the assist. But we've been here for a couple hours getting this set up. But we're going to make it work, man. They got quite the setup over here. But hey, we're all here, right?
oh yeah,
hell yeah.
Right on. Well, episode 4.
Yep.
Thank you for all of those of you who have followed us, who have subscribed to our page, who have listened, given us your
Yep.
feedback. Please give us more. Share our podcast if you can. Subscribe
Yep.
to our YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Grind, Grit, Repeat.
Yep.
We're trying to make this thing happen, and we appreciate all the love we've gotten so far, and keep it rolling. If you guys can go ahead and share us so that other people can find us, that'd be great. Just the other day, I messaged these guys. I said I just Googled Grind, Grit, Repeat. We were number 3 or 4 on Google. I was like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, here we are, episode 4. I actually kind of wanted to start off with as you guys can tell, we got Austin virtual. It's really late. It's been really busy weeks for everybody. My kids have all kind of been under the weather, and my youngest is having some stuff going on, and my wife's at home keeping the fort down. So I wanted to kind of shout out to her for her support and love for the show, and for me to get together with these guys and kind of talk about some of the stuff we go through. So
Oh yeah. Definitely. Shout out Kelsey and shout out all the wives. Actually,
yeah,
you know?
all of
shout
our
out all of them.
all of our wives who put up with us
for sure.
But yeah, so we're getting the show kicked off here. I did you guys see my text the other day about my daughter at gymnastics, my 3-year-old?
No, I didn't see that one.
So, kids these days, they're not built the same we were built. Our generation kind of has a cloud over our heads, but to
Yeah.
me, Austin, Luke, like-minded individuals, friends of ours that are in our circle, in our group, we're all just kind of built a little different, right?
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I was kind of brought up to, more of like the rub some dirt in it kind of era, and if something is wrong, you deal with it, you handle it, and you move forward. What happened was, my daughter's 3. She's in gymnastics now, and these guys know her. For those of you that don't, she's a little crazy.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. She's a little balls to the wall. I don't know where she gets
She's a lot
it.
of fun.
But they have their gymnastics. They have this little foam pit, and they're getting to jump into the foam pit. And there's a boy in her class, which it's fine. It is what it is.
Yeah.
And the teacher says, "Hey, just make sure you watch out for everybody. We don't want to jump on our friends. We don't want to hurt anybody." And my kid, I wish I'd have sent you the picture. I have a video of it. She just climbs up to this like 5-foot block, climbs a little ladder, climbs up on top, and just barrels into this foam pit. And
Let's go.
Yeah, she just sends it that all day long. That's all she does. But
Full send.
this little boy was in there, and I guess she got close and kind of bonked him on the shoulder or whatever else. Teacher pulled him out. He was fine. Everything was fine. He had a little chat with my daughter. Hey, remember what I said? Watch for other people. Another 15, 20 minutes of gymnastics goes by, and the little boy comes out, and his parents are like checking him all over and making sure he's okay and whatever else. And I look at my wife and I said, that's not from her jumping on him, right? She goes, I don't know, maybe we missed something else. Then he starts crying, and then the mom just stares at us, just staring into our souls like we had the devil child hurt her baby. And I'm going,
oh boy.
So my wife, being, the caring mother that she is, she goes, "Oh, is he okay? Is everything okay?" And she goes, "Well, I don't know if he's physically injured or if it's his emotions." And I literally rolled my eyes and turned around and walked away. And Kelsey said, you can't do that. And I'm like, the kid's been fine for the last 20 minutes, but as soon as he runs out to mommy and daddy, it's just, oh, are you okay? We haven't got to see you in 15 minutes. What happened? Da, da, da. And it's like
The coddling, dude.
thank you, the coddling. I don't listen. Kids need love. Kids need attention for sure. Like I said, my wife is at home right now with our daughter who's having some health issues, and she's taking care of her. And there's a time and there's a place, but it for a boob. I mean, my kid 2 days ago racked her head on a shelf and has a gash and a scab right here on her forehead. And she cried for 30 seconds and went, I want a string cheese. Like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? If you're going to sit there and feed into it, I don't know. That's just my little rant to kick off because it happened recently and it kind of got under my skin of that's kind of the problem with our world right now is we're raising our kids to be kind of sissy lalas. Like, what are they going to do when something goes wrong in the real world when they're adults and they're like, hey, if you don't pay your rent in 30 days, we're going to kick you out on the street. Like, how are they going to handle
in California?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
They'll take my paycheck and say, oh, he'll pay your rent.
Right.
Anyways, I don't know if you guys wanted to touch on that. We all got kids. We're all going through it. So.
Yeah. Well, not too much to on the same topic, but my daughter just started ballet, and my son, we took him to the first class, and he's watching my daughter do it, and he wants to participate, and I'm like, no, we don't do that. Like that's just that's what girls do. And I look over and I see a ladder, and I probably shouldn't have done it, but I walk him over to the ladder and I have him start climbing up the ladder, and I'm like teaching him how to walk up this ladder, and all the parents are looking at me like, I don't think you should have your son doing this. And I'm like, well, I'd rather
he's a boy.
Be trying to climb a ladder than watching the ballet. You know what I mean?
They wanting to wear a tutu and tights.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
the problem I have is that's okay, but it's frowned upon. Why is it frowned upon? If we have to be with everything going on right now, why is it frowned upon when we want to do things our way?
Yep.
Yeah.
When we want our kids to grow up from the same cloth we were cut from.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
We might have lost a few followers and a few subscribers, but I had to get that off my chest.
Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow, please.
Follow. Go ahead and follow us.
Yeah, Alex likes to text in the group chat. He's all, we got to get followers. I'm like, followers. F-O.
Yeah.
F-O.
All right. So 2 things. I'm illiterate, and I'm used to texting about fallers, like tree fallers. I'm just dumb. It's
Fair
all
enough.
right. I can't spell. I got a face for radio. We're good.
I was gonna say, if you used to drink out of the hose water or still drink out of the hose, you probably are gonna like this podcast. But if you don't, then you might want to stop listening right now.
Yeah, if you got to run it through your Beretta first, we ain't the podcast for you.
Hose drinkers only.
Wait, you said Beretta? I thought that was a gun. No.
It's a water filter. I know what it is. My grandma had one. This was back when there was like literally metal coming out of your water. It just made us tougher.
I'm a Colligan filter guy myself, but
hey, we can't keep repping these brands unless they're
right?
unless they're gonna sponsor the podcast. But yeah. Anyway, Locke, Oz, I know you've been busy this week.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude. I've been texting you guys like crazy. We've been trying to set up this podcast, and
actually, you haven't been texting us like crazy because you've been busy.
We've been texting you like crazy.
Yeah.
So I've been texting you because I've been crazy, and letting you guys know that this podcast is obviously hard because I'm so far away, and it's just something we have to do on the weekends. But what I'm saying is I'm getting so booked right now, just which is a good thing. I'm obviously blessed. It's a blessing.
That's awesome.
I just have
Yeah,
a
for
lot
sure.
of things going on right now, so I do apologize, but I'm glad that we can obviously, have this time, and thankful for my wife for watching the kids right now. They're all screaming in the background, dogs barking probably, but hopefully I sound good.
I don't know about good, but we can hear you.
All right. Well, yeah. No. I've been doing good. I've been doing good. One day leads to another, and we've been really wanting to go to church the last couple of weekends, and this last couple weeks I've just been super busy. And this weekend I literally set aside this Sunday, and we're gonna go back to church for like we haven't gone in a couple months, so I'm pretty excited about it. So that's good. But anyways,
Nice.
What about you, Luke? What about you, Luke? Alex, how you guys been?
Luke, go ahead.
I've been good. Been busy this past weekend. I'd been planning a bachelor party for one of my good buddies from college, and so finally got an opportunity to go on the trip and everything. So yeah, I've been planning it because I'm the the best man. So fell on me to do it, but it was a lot of fun. We went snowmobiling this past weekend up in South Lake Tahoe. That was a blast, dude. And then yeah, and then Sunday night we went to bed, and I was concerned about not being able to get out because we were leaving Monday, and I thought we were going to get snowed in, and I wake up to like probably 10 to 12 inches of snow in the street, and I was like, all right, well, let's see what happens. Let's see if this neighborhood gets plowed, and the snow plows come through, and while we're cleaning up and everything, the snow plows, we could hear the big old snow plow coming through, and he cleared the street, and it was easy. It was easy peasy. He just cleaned it up, and we were able to get out later. So, but it was a lot of fun going snowmobiling in the snow. It was a really cool experience.
Where else would you snowmobile?
Well, like as it's actively snowing, there's snow on the ground. But like when I went snowmobiling a couple of years ago, and it was like sunny. It was like clear skies and everything, which was awesome. But it was clear skies. This time, it's like actively snowing. Like a blizzard was coming through.
So it's fresh powder covering your tracks. Oh yeah.
And like the dude in front of me is only like maybe like 30 feet away, and I can't even see him because it's the wind is coming through. It was pretty cool.
That's safe.
Yeah,
but more fun.
It was cool because it was only when we were in like the valley and stuff. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. So that's what I was doing for the past like 4 or 5 days, and yep, going back to work tomorrow. So So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Like I said before, I've worked 9,000 hours this week. We had as soon as I got all caught up from the last storm, another one hit. So
yeah,
been slammed. Took a weekend off for a family vacation, which was great. Same thing. We went to Tahoe. Kids got to sled. We had the nice weather, but it was wasn't tough. It was nice to disconnect and be with the family and spend that we were there for 3 days. Came back, and I kind of felt bad because right when we got back, we got unpacked and I went straight to work. I was sending out bids. I had, I don't know how many text messages, and I had to apologize. Hey, sorry, been out for a couple weeks or a couple days. I'm getting back, and what can I do for you, and what can I take care of? And like I said, I finally got kind of caught up this last week, and then we had another storm hit, and I woke up the next morning with a text message of a tree on a house. Unfortunately, I couldn't get there ASAP, so I sent another company out, a good buddy of mine, to take care of it. He got it taken care of. Yeah. He runs his company the way I want to one day. He's got all the cool equipment, still a small crew. But I knew he'd take care of her, so that's why I was comfortable saying, and that's, I don't know, maybe that's why I'll make it, maybe that's why I won't, but I'm not the kind of guy that's going to be, oh, you're just competition. No, if I can't get there and you're a client of mine from past jobs and I want to get you taken care of, I will send somebody who can. Somebody I trust that can take care of it.
No, you always want to help others succeed, because then they'll help you succeed. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
that's just definitely how it is. That's the way to go for sure.
Oh yeah. So yeah, just busy, grinding like crazy.
Yeah.
So, like I said, kids have been a
And
little under the
repeating.
weather. Yeah, and repeating every day, every day, every day. Like I said, we're here. It's late at night, and we're gonna get this thing done so that people can hopefully hear and enjoy what we have to say.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of the wind, did you ever get your fence repaired? Your landlord ever get your fence repaired?
Oh, from the last storm?
Yeah.
I didn't. Oh, well, I probably didn't send you pictures because it was embarrassing. No.
Oh no. Oh no.
I went out there for the side fence that blew over so that the dogs couldn't get out, and I threw probably just 13 deck screws into that thing to hold it upright.
Oh no.
It's still sitting that way.
Alex, does your fence look like the sink from last week's episode?
Yeah, kind of. I found like other slats that had blown off that I used to help like tie it into the old fence, and another side fence blew down. The neighbor came over and chatted with me, and hey, so our fence here kind of blew over, and I was like, yep, here's the property manager's phone number. I'm a little busy, so
Oh,
I don't know if
boy.
they're gonna get taken care of or not. It's in the front. It doesn't really like keep anything back from them. Doesn't keep anything back from us.
Yeah.
It's a split fence from our driveways. So for me, I'm kind of like, it is what it is. I mean, I went over there probably 3 months ago, met them because they just bought the house next door, introduced myself and said, hey, if you don't mind, I'm going to put a couple, you know what they are. There's those fence, like you drive them into the ground and they screw into the posts. Not like that. No, I didn't. No, Luke, it was not. It did not fit like a
This
glove.
is currently Alex's fence right now. This is a view into that right now. So
Yeah, I mean it's close. It's it's lasted a couple weeks. The dogs are still in the backyard, so it's fine.
you're good. You're good.
It's good. I don't have time. My buddy who does fences doesn't have time, so it's gonna sit like that till I can get to it. I don't know what you want me to tell you. But yeah, that's been my week.
Yeah, no, I've been getting calls nonstop for fences, and it's something that's like surprisingly expensive. And people, when they get the quote, they're like, "Oh man, okay, well, yep, we'll just prop up the one that's there and wait," because California, there's not a lot of storms, but
I was gonna ask Oz, how many customers have you had that you sent out a bid for a fence recently, and they're like, "Can you just reuse the panels?"
and I always tell them no. I always say no. I always say it's the same exact price, or it's a little bit less because I every time I go there, the panels are unusable, and so it's never like, oh yeah, that's simple. I could just do this, do
Yeah.
that. It's
You're like,
never.
see the
never
post,
that
see
case.
the post that's still attached to the panel, and the bottom's all
Yeah.
rotted out like a beaver chewed
And-
it. Yeah, no, I can't put that back in the ground.
Yeah, but then
And then
see,
the
you just
next-
take the old fence post and then you just make a backdrop for a wedding, like I did.
Yeah, exactly.
Or build a bar. I built a bar out of
There you go.
old fence slats.
Yeah.
So what happens is if I do that, then the next storm that blows that fence over, they're gonna blame me and then want me to build them a brand new fence when I wanted to do that from the get-go. You see what I'm saying?
And then it's on
it
you
always-
because
it-
your
it-
fence
it
blew
always,
over.
and I'm like, well, wait a second. I wanted to build you a brand new fence, so that's why I usually never do that, unless it's like a family friend or something like that. Then I'll help them out.
Or I don't know, your own place.
Yeah, or my own place. Yeah, or your own place, Alex. Yes.
Thanks,
I
Oz.
will
Thanks. Make me
definitely-
feel a little better.
Trust me, if you walk around my house, you'll be like, wait a second, a carpenter lives here? What the hell?
Yeah. In fact, if you don't mind, Oz, before we were getting started, you were working on something behind you there, weren't you?
I was actually working on this. This is Kylie's grandma's like old hutch, and it was all broken and like sagging. and I picked it up just a little bit, and it still is obviously not level,
No,
but it's a little bit
but
better.
it looks better. But the point of me saying that was like we're literally sitting here, we're trying to get everything set up to do this virtual thing with Austin, and he's in his eye, he's like, "Oh wait, something's off," and he's like, "I gotta
Yeah,
fix
gotta
it.
fix
literally
that.
I gotta
was like,
fix that."
it was literally sagging like all the way down here, and it was because the whole frame is like completely about to break, but I just somehow got it back together, and now it kind of is close.
It looks better, but that's how our brains work. It's like
Yeah,
it's like, hey, I'm super busy, but like this is wrong, so I'm gonna put a quick fix on it, and then I'll get to it when I got a minute.
right. I told Kylie, I said, "Hey, only open this one from now on."
Right
Oh,
on.
man.
Well, Luke, you got some videos for us?
Yeah, we got a couple of videos sent to us here. So let's see, what should we start with here? Yeah, go.
Luke, do you got them next to you? I wanted to show people what we got.
The
stickers.
The stickers. Oh yes, yeah. Here's that one,
So, if you guys
and then I'll hold up the other
if
one.
you guys are local and you want some of these, let us know. We got some stickers made. Buddy of mine, West Coast Stickers, hooked us up. So we got some.
Yeah, those ones are my favorite. Those are cool. The American flag ones. Those are
Yeah,
back,
so
I'll hold them up nice and close to the camera,
Yep.
to my camera.
So Luke's got those ones. You can see it says grind, grit, repeat in the stripes.
Yeah, this one's dope.
So I've been passing them out like friggin' hotcakes. All the guys at work are like, give me more. Give me more.
You shouted out the guy that made them, right?
Yeah, West Coast Stickers.
There we
He's
go.
on Instagram at West Coast Stickers, buddy of mine.
Cool,
it's his
cool,
side
cool.
gig. And that's why I was like, dude, I'm fully in support. He works a full-time, actually he works nights. He's a security guard at a casino. And he goes, I was looking for a side gig, so I got a sticker machine. I'm going to make stickers now. So
hell yeah.
anyway,
For small
sorry.
businesses, for small businesses, that's for sure.
Little plug right there. We're not getting paid for it, but he's a buddy of mine, and I appreciate him hooking us up, so I'm going to try to hook him up.
Here we go.
Hell yeah.
Right here. Hold on one second. Let's see here. There we go.
There we go.
There's
West
his
Coast
page
sticker.
right there.
Hit him up. Follow him. Follow him. But
cool,
yeah,
cool.
he hooked us up. All right, sorry.
That's not my bobber.
That's not my bobber. Are
We
we
gotta
ready?
get- yeah,
Are we
we-
ready for that story?
We got to get into that story eventually. Yeah.
We'll save that for the next
Well,
episode.
yeah. Tune in next time. We'll go over that one. That one's a good one.
You
That's
got-
a
yep.
that's a good little story, a fun little one.
Too soon,
Little
too
cliffhanger
Too soon.
there for
Too
that.
soon. Yep.
Yeah.
You guys, you're just gonna have to watch another episode.
Gotta
Find
watch the
out
next
what
one.
what's not my bobber means.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so we're gonna get this one ready just yet. I'm gonna get it all set up here, but this next one was sent to us by one of our followers here. Followers, one of our
followers.
That's gonna be our thing now. We're just gonna call them our followers.
All right.
Yeah, we got a follower here.
So my illiteracy has become part of the show.
Yes,
All right,
it
cool.
is.
Yeah, that's good.
It's
Yeah,
ingrained.
that's good.
But someone sent this in. I'm assuming that they're a parent here. The audience can't see just yet, so let me just get this set up though, so that way Austin can see. So let's get this going. Okay, so Austin should be able to see. You got a lot of back end stuff that I have to do over here on my end, everyone. But let's go with the video here. So here we go. So this is the video, and let's go ahead and listen to it.
Oh yeah.
So, yep. Mm-hmm. Get it, Dad.
And then he sticks his head in.
Yep. So with 3 daughters and the job that I have, you bet your ass that's going to be me if my kid thinks she's going to have a boy in her room with the door closed. Not happening. I wasn't allowed to do it with a girl. They're not allowed to do it with a boy. Hell
Yep.
no.
I wasn't able to do it with a
Hell
girl
no.
either. So
Nope.
I
Dude.
was the one that sent that. I was the one that sent that in.
yeah.
Yeah. For me,
I was thinking of you, Alex.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, this is Alex, bro.
And you
He
know
has
what?
3 daughters,
I'll-
and he is this type of guy.
when that day comes, I will make sure my wife videotapes it because no, there is no way. I will freaking replace the door. I'll call a guy. Oz, come replace my door. What happened?
Hey, I was just about to say, I will come replace your door for free, brother. That's I don't know if you've seen the movie Bad Boys, where Will Smith he pretends that he comes out of jail when the boyfriend meets the daughter for prom, and he's like, I just got out of jail. I don't even care. And so they're like pretending, that he just got out of jail to scare the boyfriend off. And he's like waving a gun around. Oh, bro. That is the
Wasn't that in
best
Bad
line,
Boys?
dude. That's what I said. Bad
Yeah.
Boys.
Oh, yeah. I do remember that scene now.
Dude, that is me. That is me, bro. If you have a boyfriend, your daughter has a boyfriend that you don't like, call me over, and I will come to the door shirtless with a gun and a 40, and be like, I just got out of jail, and I don't care.
And I'm counting on
is
that
just-
because
dude,
I
I'm
got 3 of them.
telling you. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
man. Oh, we got it here.
I'm Reggie.
What you doing here?
Came to take out Megan.
What?
I came to take out Megan.
How old are you?
I'm 15, Mr. Burnett.
Mother 30. So is my dick.
I don't have none on me.
You don't have no idea. Get your ass up against that wall. The problem, you think you know.
That'll be okay. So that's me.
Thundercats. You got joints on you?
No.
You smoke that shit?
No, sir.
You trying to get my daughter high? You smoke that shit?
Nigga, who that is,
It's
dog?
Reggie.
Who the is Reggie?
I'm your guy.
Yeah. All right. I'm counting on that. I'm gonna hit you up the first time because I do have the oldest. So the first time she says, "Oh, so and so's coming to take me out or take me to homecoming or prom or whatever the case is," you bet my boys will be there.
Yep. Hey, so a quick story. Everybody knows the song. Cleaning his gun.
Oh, yeah.
When the boyfriend comes in to the daughter and he's all pretending to clean his shotgun. So my wife's dad actually did that the very first time I met him. I walked in and he had his 12 gauge shotgun out and he was cleaning that thing clean as a whistle. You could eat dinner off of it. He was cleaning that thing and I haven't seen him clean that thing since. It was definitely a scare tactic. You know what I mean? And
We got the song there, Luke. Is that what you're playing?
Yeah, we got a little Rodney Adkins in here.
Yeah, there you go.
So my dad
At
did
my
that.
wedding,
My
Go
dad
ahead.
did that to my sister's now husband. He said, hey, he asked me, I had no idea what was going on. I was like, I don't know, 13. He goes, you want to go to the range tomorrow? I said, heck yeah, I want to go to the range. He goes, all right, we got to get all the guns out and ready. And I'm going, we cleaned them last time. Why do we got to clean them before we go? I had no idea what was going on. So he lays the towels out on the table, brings them all out. We're sitting there cleaning them. Next thing you know, doorbell rings and he comes in and introduces himself, and it clicked. At 13, it clicked. I'm like, oh, this is why we're cleaning them before we go. Got it. So my dad wasn't just like, hey, nice to meet you. Here's my guns. Here's also me and my guns and my son and my guns. Don't mess this up.
Oh, man.
You're like, Dad, we never clean all 27 of our guns.
Yeah,
What's going on
not
right now?"
before we go. My favorite one is the I don't remember where I heard this, but I always told myself I would do this. I would reenact this. Basically, your daughter's boyfriend, date, whatever comes to the door, and you toss him a shotgun shell, and you tell him she's back past 9:30. It comes at you a lot faster. I'm like, that's a good one. And if he's too dumb and doesn't get it, then he ain't even taking her out.
Yes. That is definitely true.
He's like, what do you
So-
mean? Like you throw harder after 9:30?
What I've told
so-
Bree is I've told her, or I've mentioned that whoever my daughters bring home, they better know how to handle a firearm. Like they need to be able to handle a firearm, because I want someone to be able to protect my daughter if I'm not there.
Well, they say girls, when they're looking for a partner in a man, they look for somebody that reminds them of their father, and vice versa for boys. When they look for a partner in a woman, they look for someone that reminds them of their mom. And it's like, well, understandable. So if my daughters come home with the opposite of me, I did something wrong.
Very true.
Way wrong.
Very
Yep.
true.
All
right,
right, we
so-
got another one.
What else we got other than the badass dad who said not gonna happen?
So I
Not
actually
my house.
Yeah, so I actually found this one on. Let me confirm. Yeah, I found this one on Reddit, and I wanted to see what Alex thought of this here. Now, wait 1 second here. Wait for me to get this. I got to get Austin set up for this here. And
Well,
get
his
it all
helmet's dope. That is a proto helmet, and those things are stupid expensive.
So let's see here. We got that for Austin, and then I'm gonna go full screen. Let's go ahead and play this. I'm gonna skip through because it is a little bit longer here. So here we go. Okay. So we got a tree getting cut down. Got the cuts going.
What is he? Why is he doing it like that? There you go.
But then,
Oh, that's a little deep, bro.
just wait. Hold
Oh
on.
no.
But then, this.
Oh, he's gonna key cut it.
Okay, so you know.
I do know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Austin, have you seen this?
No.
Yeah. Okay, that's why he cut it so deep. That makes sense.
And then
At first, I'm sitting there going, "Is this a guy that doesn't know?" No, he knows
Yeah.
exactly what.
he's-
Assuming it works.
Yeah, and then he's cutting it down on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
But
and he's gonna punch it.
And then he comes in here sideways.
Yep.
And then he punches a little bit out. And then right here, then he goes to finish the cut.
He has to.
And then,
What in the world?
You
And
never
watch-
seen this, Os?
No.
and then he cuts the back.
No, he cuts the side of the back.
Oh, the side of the back. And
Yep.
then it just
Yep.
goes straight down.
Yep.
Dude.
So that is that. Yeah.
Like a perfect cut.
It's a key cut. If you can tell, it looks like a key in a slot, right?
Yeah, let me get back to that.
So those are cool. I've tried a couple. They bounced out. You can see his almost bounced out. The reason for that is like there's no reason for it here, but it's if he was next to a wall or like right up against a house, it stops it from rolling into the house.
Got it.
But
He
like
just did it to look cool.
he did it to look cool. Putting a freaking chain around both pieces and falling it, it's still not gonna. Still not gonna roll away. But
Yeah.
those are super cool cuts. It's like a key cut. Like I said, I've tried it a couple times, and normally it like slips out the end. It doesn't roll, but I haven't gotten it to work out right. So those are really cool, but also not necessary.
Nice.
I like
Yeah.
it.
Sorry to kill
Hey,
your buzz.
No, hey, I was like, that's a cool cut. Like,
It is, and
That's
they're super
dope.
technical.
yeah. And I was like, you got to have a pretty good. Seems like you got to have. I don't
Yeah,
know
because
anything,
if
but
you-
have,
if-
looks
if-
like you have to have a pretty good chainsaw.
Well, I got a couple of those, but if you're cut, you saw how he came in from both sides. If you come in from the back and you do it wrong, then you wasted all that time to try to do a key cut for nothing.
Yeah.
Like I've seen videos, and I thought it was going to be a screw up video because I've seen so many videos where guys are like, "Oh, I'm going to try to key cut it," and then they just come in the back, their mind not thinking, "I need the center wood to stay attached." And then they fell the whole tree and it rolls into a wall. It's
Oh,
like,
jeez.
okay.
All right. This next one here. This one is, I think, along the lines of me, a little tech, but and then a little Austin too with the beers. So let me get this one going here.
with the beer.
With the beers. Here we go. All right. And
I like how he tried to like ease into that one.
yeah.
My wife bought me one of those air tags, and I asked her, what do I need this thing for? She said, just put it on something valuable that you don't want to lose. Well, she borrowed my truck. No, I didn't put the air tag on my truck, but she borrowed my truck to go get a little table. That's it in a box there. And she wanted me to unload it. Well, I didn't think I would need the air tag so soon, but there's my truck, and what do you know?
They work that good?
Oh yeah.
There it is. I didn't know where I put it.
His face on that too. He's just so happy to found his beer.
Dude, that guy is a freaking 30-pack deep already. You hear how he's talking? Oh man. What's an air tag?
Air tags are those little like tracker things, so you can like throw it on like your keys and stuff. So like people throw them on their keys or like in their car or whatnot, and then you can track them in the Find My app, kind of like you can like friends and family and stuff.
So
if
I
you
probably
phone
got
them.
those all over myself.
Yeah.
So his koozie
Yeah.
was his
This little
koozie
thing
the
right here.
AirTag?
This little thing, Alex, little tiny thing.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right.
So he
So
probably
he-
just slipped it
so
in
he
the side
must
of his
have-
beer.
I think
must
he,
have put the
yeah,
the
I think he put it in
AirTag
his
on the
koozie.
bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the bottom of the
Because he
koozie.
always uses that koozie, so he goes that way. When I put the beer in, I always know.
So smart.
Yep.
Genius.
Otherwise, you throw the
that
beer
man's a
can
legend.
away, you lose your AirTag.
Yeah.
That man's a legend.
So I thought that one was pretty
That
good.
was good. And again, me asking what an AirTag is, I don't know. I mean, I've said it before. I am not tech savvy at all. Luke asked, "What'd you ask me?
I thought you were gonna say young.
That that either. We just set up this friggin' thing to do virtual podcasts, and it wanted my birth date, and I was like, man, I gotta scroll back further and further each time. I'm not. I don't think I'm that old, but to these guys, I'm old. But what did you ask me
You're
this
young
week?
at heart.
It's just the running joke. My wife just always calls
Oh
you
my
old.
gosh, your wife thinks I was born in
Running
like
joke.
the 20s.
Weren't you?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was not. I don't remember Prohibition. I don't remember Al Capone. I wasn't around. He's not my uncle. None of that.
Nah, bummer.
But
my wife has no quit either, so
No.
it's just never.
oh no, no. Lately she's been dropping the ball, and I'm like, "Where you at? What's why?" I feel like because she's
getting older
I feel like
now.
because she's getting closer to 30, she's kind of like, "Damn, like
No,
I'm
it's
catching
'cause-
up."
It's because she started everybody else, so it's almost like she doesn't really need to say anything.
Yeah, she got the ball rolling,
Everybody
not get it
else
from
kinda
everyone else.
chimes
Luke, what did you ask me to do this last week? And I sent you a screenshot of like the calendar on my phone.
Oh, I asked you if you use your iPhone calendar, and you were like, "You mean this thing?" And you took a screenshot of your home screen of all your apps.
I mean,
and
to
stuff.
find out like what day of the week it is, but what else does it do?
You can share calendars, so that way, like, I can make a calendar and share it with both you and with Austin, and then we can add events to it. So, like, if we wanted to say,
Yeah.
like, oh, we're recording tonight at 8 p.m. or whatnot, I can throw it in the calendar, and then you could.
I can see it.
Yep, all of us could see
Yeah.
it.
No idea.
He
Didn't
really
know
was
that was
born
a
in the
thing.
20s, dude.
I'm just not a tech guy. I don't know.
Yeah.
I got an iPhone,
then-
and the only reason I got an iPhone is because once I learned how to use it, I could never go to anything else.
Yeah, Androids suck, dude. It's so hard.
See?
So hard.
Old joke my ass. You can't use an Android either.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
we
Facts.
got any more, Luke? We got time for one more?
Yeah, we got time for a couple. I mean, depends on how long we want to go. So,
Well, everyone said our third episode was the best and it was
Yeah,
the
it
longest,
was
so
the
I think we
longest.
should
Yeah.
squeeze out a little longer.
all right, we got one. We had a chainsaw. We had 2 chainsaw ones, and then we had
Is
a
this
tech
one for us?
This one, I'm feeling like this is for Austin here. So let me
California Dream Home.
let me get it started here again, and here we go. So Austin should be able to see it now. Let's go ahead and let's get this started here. So we're gonna go ahead, and we're looking good. Here we go.
This is probably one of the worst homes I have ever seen. That's what I
Okay.
call design.
Yes.
What?
Thank God I got my tetanus shot. This place has great lighting. I don't think
Oh.
the owners could decide on a flooring that.
Oh
they
God.
Yes.
What?
liked. At least
If
you know
it
this
fits,
place is
it
gonna
lays?
last
What?
during an earthquake. Jeez. Discount countertops. World's smallest kitchen sink.
Hey, it looks better than the sink from last week.
Mismatched
Yeah.
appliances. Oh, more flooring.
Mismatched appliances.
Oh,
Oh, carpet.
one
Oh, back
Oh,
to tile.
Look at this.
Oh God.
Ugh.
And in case you want some privacy.
I love this. This is awesome.
What?
Yep. This looks
Okay, but
intense.
how much though? I need to know how much because we could
California
renovate,
Dream
right?
Home. So
On the bright side,
$750,000
$1
million.
2-bathroom in California, listed under $400,000, and I think that's still overpriced. There's an
On
outhouse
land?
too.
Oh no,
Another
there's
one.
no.
Can't get enough. This place
Wow.
is
Bro, that's a chicken coop, not an outhouse.
I have no
That
words.
must be like Lower San Diego or something.
Dude,
Wow.
those are some nice outhouses, though. You see that? That rose the property value a little bit, you know?
Us. What? I mean, under 400. I mean, I'm surprised. I thought it'd be over for sure. 3-bedroom, 2-bath in California, under 400 grand. I don't care how shitty it is.
I need to see the neighborhood first. I need to know where it's at.
It looked deserty, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like Lower San Diego or
This
something.
half door.
Yeah.
Fresno?
So Luke's the half door. Not only is it a half door that doesn't reach all the way across, it's upside down, or it's the top half. I don't know.
Yeah, if you can't really see it here, but that looks like like a keyhole for the
That's
handle.
that's for the knob.
So
either that,
It's a kick open.
either
Kick
that's
open.
a saloon door. They wanted a saloon door on their bathroom. Oh, man. Os, what would you bid this job to fix everything?
I would leave.
just tear it down, start over.
Yeah, just put in the bid for the dozer, the prefabbed home to move into its place. I mean, we saw the plumbing. It's easily accessible right there
Easy
behind the
access,
medicine
yeah.
cabinet.
Oh man.
Oh, that was a good one, Luke.
All right, let's do some rapid fire from some other ones that were sent in here. So
Okay.
we got this one. This one's pretty funny here. Let's get it going. Okay. This is you guys here.
That is me for sure. Yeah, I don't know about you, Os, but like, my wife, she makes a lot of homemade stuff, homemade bagels, whatever else, and she goes, "Why do I make you all this stuff and you still stop at the gas station every morning?" And I'm like, "Because my cup of coffee is not enough, so I need an energy drink before I even get to work." And then
So I've been telling Wayne, the guy that I work with, he's 30 now, and he drinks energy drinks, sometimes 2 a day, sometimes. And I'm like, dude, I can only drink 1 cup of coffee. I don't get it. If I drink more, he's like, wait till you're 30, bro. I'm like, oh man. I'm like, great, here we go. Yeah, so I get it. I get it.
dude, if I had 1 cup of coffee this morning, I would not be here right now. I'd be like this.
Yeah. All right, let's get the next one going here. And another, like I said, rapid fire.
This is
here.
a good one for us. I've seen this one.
Yeah.
Seen way better than this.
You have, ain't you?
Yeah.
This guy's awesome.
I'll tell you, I'm not impressed.
Well, that's good. I didn't come to impress you.
And he goes,
I didn't come here to impress you.
Hey, no, honestly though, in the trades, it's so funny. I don't understand it, but it really is just make or break sometimes. Like, you always are looking at the other guy like, oh, this guy's just, look at this freaking guy. Like, oh my, come on, this guy. Like, it's just, that's what you do. I don't know why. You're like, he leaves and you're like, his work wasn't that good and he was expensive and
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. It's just, I don't know. It's just, everybody's always has a guy that's better than your guy and cheaper and faster. and it's always just like a running joke. Sometimes you just have to have a very, very thick skin in the trades. And if you can hear the other guy talking, he's like, oh yeah, really? Like, he's taking it off the chest.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. And to go off of that, if we can get some people to comment or leave a comment on our podcast on our either YouTube, Rumble, you can leave it on Instagram, Spotify, wherever you can comment. We want to oh crap, where was I going with this?
We want to know what you do. We want to know like what you're doing, day to day, like.
No, I was going somewhere with what Austin had said, and now I don't remember what I was gonna say. I got so sidetracked on like making sure we get everything out there that we're launching on. But oh man, I wanted to start something that we could label it like blue collar for $1. Basically, instead of just some random videos, people can send us videos of just messed up jobs or people wanted to save a dime. So
Yeah, send
So-
us your line of work and like
Yeah.
the worst
Yep.
you can find.
Yep. If
Yeah,
you're a
yeah,
paver,
yeah.
if you're a paver or you do concrete and you've come to just some jacked up jobs where they hired the tweaker down the street that says, "I'll do your concrete for half price," that's why. So
Or even badass work, like these guys that Luke's about to show, like some badass workers that you see, or your work that you do, you're not, want to
Yep.
show off or whatever.
Send us both. Send us bad is more funny, but good can but good work's also nice to look at. Otherwise, it just makes you think that our world is just it is pretty jacked up. But anyway,
all right, let's hit this one here.
Because I mean, look at these guys right here.
You gonna throw it
with the music? Look at those catch. Look at that catch. Watch. And
boom.
I mean, dude.
And they're saving so much time and boom.
I got it. So super smart, super good work. I'm just surprised they didn't figure out a way to get the whole wheelbarrow up there. That's the kind of stuff I'm used to seeing is they're like, oh yeah, look, we made a zigzag ramp out of 2x6s and some pipe, and we're going to get this wheelbarrow full of stucco all the way to the roof.
Yeah.
But I've seen those. Awesome. Sure. Have you ever been on a job where somebody was doing that, like tossing stuff up like that?
No, I have not.
I mean, I know you guys do a lot of crazy. I know you put up a big old beam one time with a friggin' hand crank lift.
Yeah, we do that often, actually, a lot of the times. And it's like rating 300 pounds. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure this beam's like 600, but let's just say.
Yeah. Put it in the middle, split the weight in half. We'll be fine.
Yeah. No, but usually on like when they're doing big stucco jobs, they have like a big hand pump, that's running around the whole entire job, you know? So that's what I've seen, and it's obviously way easier. But these guys probably are trying to save some money and just toss it up there.
Hey, if it works, it works.
Yeah,
Luke, I'm so glad you have this one. I just saw this the other day, and like, oh man, I asked Oz if you've actually seen that on a job. I've seen not this in person, but I've been to properties to look at trees where something like this had happened, and they confess on who they went with, who they hired, what happened, and I'm like, well, yeah. And what did he charge you? $150? They're like, yeah, he was pretty cheap, but now I know why. So, you got it, Luke?
Yep. All right, give me 1 second here. Let's go here. Okay. And then Austin, you should be able to see it now as well.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Oh, no.
This one's pretty good.
So that's what I would have said.
Why did he leave all the weight in the back, though? That's like...
It's still loose.
What?
Hold on. This one didn't get cut correctly. Here
Technical difficulties. There we go.
Oh, it's still loose.
A little bit more.
Okay, a little bit more.
He's yelling at him over a saw in a truck.
Yep. Starting to lean.
The guy said yes.
Oh. Yeah, no, that wasn't. The rope snapped at the end. So, obviously...
And everyone's like, what happened? What happened?
What happened? You hired some freaking tweakers to... I mean, did you see the guy's face cut? He cut right where the tree was bending. So, I don't mean to call you out, but you've done this before. It just wasn't as catastrophic. Do you know what he did wrong?
When?
The one where I hooked up all the rigging to the winch and we were pulling those privets that were leaning over the fence back into the customer's yard. And I was like, hey, you cut this one. I'll let you, like, you're going to do your face cut. You're going to back cut here. Do you remember what happened?
Oh, yes.
Yep.
I do remember
You didn't
that.
leave
Yes,
any holding wood, and you cut all the way through, and the bottom of the tree slid off. Luckily, we had the right gear hooked up, not like these guys, and we still got it to come where we were aiming. But that's what this guy did with the tree, 10 times that size? He cut all the way through, didn't leave any holding wood. He should have stopped and just had the truck pull the rest of the way, and they might have missed the house. Wasn't going to be where he was aiming, but they might have missed the house. He cut all the way through. The base of the tree dropped, landed right there sideways.
Yikes.
Yeah. And I guarantee you he doesn't have insurance. So, good luck.
That's probably, no.
Good luck.
All right, we got one more here. So this one is for Alex, and I'm gonna need a video of you doing this. This next week.
Nope.
Yep, I want to see.
I have looking at his hands, looking at the setup, looking at the red button. I think I know where this is going, and that's. I can. You know what, Luke? I can try.
All right, yeah, I want you to try.
I can try
as best as possible here. So let's go ahead and get this going here.
All right. What the?
7.27 seconds.
Are those things have one thread on them? How the heck did he friggin' unscrew it so fast?
Dude, that is so quick.
Oh my god.
Well, hold on. Let's watch it one more time. It's not like it's taking much time to watch it.
One more time.
Let's watch it one more time.
All right, here we go. Those are like quarter turns bolts.
Dude, okay, so
he changed the blade too. He changed the blade.
He changed the chain, and I thought I was gonna be able to call him out. I thought he put the bar back on. Yeah, I put it back in slow. Nope. Wait, hold on.
So here's.
Hold on. Yeah, do it in slow mo. I think I can call him out, but he may have done what I think he didn't do. Hold on.
You're gonna say that he did it. He twisted it right there.
Nope. He put the bar on upside down.
Oh.
That doesn't matter, but it's not as good looking. It does not change the functionality, but it's upside down.
That's funny.
So I'm going to do mine, and it might take me 8 seconds, but the bar will be the right direction.
No, this is very hilarious that you brought this up because for that stump that I told you about, so I had, so let the audience know, I had a customer that I was going to do electrical work for. She texted me the morning of saying, oh yeah, I got a stump that I need to be removed for a fence company that's doing the fence on Monday. Bring your chainsaw. And I'm like, okay, first off, I don't know why my chainsaw would help with the stump, but okay. So I get there, and it's a pretty, not a huge stump, but a decent sized stump.
Is this the one you texted us about?
Yes. And it's dead as a freaking doorknob, so I break it out and blah, blah, blah. But what I'm getting at is I went to clean my chainsaw the morning of because I was like, dude, it's all dirty. I'm just going to get it all cleaned up or whatever. And I went to go take off the chain like that. And, bro, it took me like 3 different tries to get that thing back on there because it popped off and like this and that. So it definitely took me like 15 seconds to put my shit back on. So that's definitely impressive.
Is it this one here? Let me see if I can get it full screen for you. I can't get it for you here, Austin. But this is the one that you sent.
Yeah,
the photo.
that's the one. That's the one you
stump
sent
in the red fence. Yeah.
Yep.
So there it is there.
You can't even really see that there's a stump.
Right. And then here
bring your chainsaw for the stump. That makes
sense. This is without the stump.
Yep.
So
He sent one too of it all busted up saying, I am the stump grinder.
Yeah.
That's how I read it. That's how I read Austin's text. Yeah.
That's how I wanted to say it.
Yep. Breaker bar and a freaking claw hammer.
Right.
Well, right on. Well, that's definitely our longest show. Hopefully, again, everybody please like, subscribe, share. Sharing's the big one. Sharing is caring. Get us out there if you can.
Let us know what you want us to talk about. Let us know what you do. Send in some videos like we were saying.
Yep. Send us videos. Luke, again, not the tech guy. Can people send videos to like YouTube and Spotify? And all that?
Yeah. Send links to whatever. I can deal with them. So
yep. And it's all grind, grit, repeat. Instagram grind.grit.repeat. Everything else grind, grit, repeat. You can even Google us. We're number 3 or 4 on YouTube. Grind, grit, repeat.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
So till next time. Thanks, guys.
Yup.